Professor Chen. This is my recording for Module 2 for Exam 2. So just very quickly, this is after Module 1 where you can see that the data has run correctly. And then if we were to go in here and refresh, see, refresh. See the new factor cards here. All right, so for the second part, I'm going to stop this. We then go into the control flow section. We add a for each loop track here. And we are going to just simply rename it right now for each file and container. And then we're going to go to the we're going to right click it, properties, verify that the local ID is English, which it is. We're going to go into the file. We're going to double click and we're going to go in here, and then in the under collection, we're going to go here and we're going to change it to the for each file emulator. And then under here, we're going to do browse folder, in which we're going to find my currency. We're going to find and we're going to locate the currency text file or folder that contains all the text files. And so we're going to go here down to SQL server. We're going to go down to here, go into backup. This one, we're going to press OK. And then here we're going to be able to then in the files enter C underscore asterisk dot. And then we're going to go to the variable mappings. We're going to go in the variable column. We're going to do select new variable. And then the name of this variable is going to be var file name. It's okay. Now we're going to press add the data flow task. So we're going to drag this one into the for each loop. And once we're done there on the connection manager pane, right click this, the sample flat, and we're going to properties. Just got to make sure that this project.connections is here in the package path. And so then we can go to expressions. We can hit these triple dots. We're going to go to properties and we're going to do connection string, in which we're going to hit this. This and convert it. String, go here, and then yep, variables and parameters. And then we're going to hit the file name. I don't know. File name, we're going to press, oh, let's try file name one. Press OK. Sorry, we're going to drag this into here. We're going to press OK. And then we're going to press OK again. And then we should be able to run. Let's try the file name one. Write this one and you see that one. Seems like it's running through it, as you can see. check mark, but I think it's because it's the for each loop. It's just going to continue to run until it's through it all. Yep, there it is. And that is module 2. So for module 4, it's when we're adding an error flow redirection, because when testing it after creating the new file called bad without this, it would create an error in debug after the 3rd try because of it trying to test the file. So what this is doing is creating when we pull out a script component and we put it here, and then we drag the red arrow from this lookup currency key onto here, and then we make sure that it is a redirect row, and then we hit OK, and then we go into here to edit this, and we go into input columns, and we make sure error code, and then once we do that, we can go into outputs. We can open this up. We can open output columns, and then this is where we added a column, but I already created the column here, in which all we had to do was change the name to error description, and then make sure that the data type is the Unicode string. And then we go, and then we go back to script. This is where we edit the script. Once the script is up and running, you can then scroll down here, and we added the code that you provided right in here in the input process input row section. And then we could go here and build, and then build it, and then just save, and then we can exit, and then we can press OK. And then once that is complete, we then go and we grab a flat file destination, in which we connect the blue arrow from this one to that, and then we called it failed rows, and then we can go into here, and we did create new, and then we did error data, and then in here make sure that all the mappings are connected, and then we can, when we created a new one, just to show, we made sure that it was delimited, pressed OK, and then it would bring up this screen in which we would change the name, and we changed it to error output.txt. We changed this to error data, and then when we went in here and browsed and created the new file, we created the error output file, which I'm not going to do because we already have it. And then we made sure to uncheck overwrite data in this file, and then just press OK. And then after doing that, we can start it, and we can see that instead of failing after the 3rd try, that it'll go all the way through and it should succeed. Usually it fails here, which it didn't, so it means that it's probably going to work. Works, and then you can see in the control flow it works as well. And that is all for module